Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Comic History Guy's comic book review. Today we look at Deadpool number 34, the last of the Original Sin tie-ins for Deadpool. And this is the regular cover. There also is a variant cover where Deadpool is dancing around. It's really cool. You can look it up on the internet. My local comic shop said I could get that, but it would cost me a lot of money. So I said, no thanks. So, this book's a little bit different. This is part of the Original Sin tie-in where we see what Deadpool's big secret is. And I'm not going to give that away, or try not to, in this video review because, well, that's kind of part of the fun of reading the comic book. But we'll take a look at the art. There's a new artist here. His name is Scott Koblish. And ironically, though, a big part of his work in this book is he's imitating another artist, Rob Liefeld, who is the creator of Deadpool. And people make jokes about Rob Liefeld. There's some in-jokes here, and it's actually pretty good because I don't like Rob Liefeld. But anyway, so they start with an interesting little plot device where the editor is saying that they have found this long-lost Deadpool story from the 90s, which is really a plot device for telling a flashback story from way back when. So again, I'm not going to get too much into the storyline because I don't want to give stuff away, and I'll try and skip over those important plot points here. But if you are familiar with Rob Liefeld's style, he likes to have a lot of lines. So this is really Scott Koblish drawing, but we see the lines in the couch. We see the lines in Sabretooth's outfit. Many lines in Sabretooth's face, hair, etc. Oh, yeah, this book has Sabretooth. And this is Mr. Utler, who's referred to as Butler. And he is an evil mad scientist kind of doctor dude. And if you're following the Deadpool storyline, which if you're seeing this review, I'm assuming you probably have been, he plays a significant piece of what's going on. So without giving too much plot stuff away, Deadpool and Sabretooth take a road trip. Deadpool's on a job. And then they encounter, ta-da! Oh, they're in Canada, by the way. Alpha Flight, which is Canada's superhero team. And the writing is intentionally kind of stilted, kind of that early 90s style. Again, trying to imitate the old New Mutants and X-Force comics and early Deadpools. And again, notice all the lines here. And there's a lot of fourth wall breaking kind of commentary and jokes here. Again, Liefeld type art and action. Thousands of lines. I don't know how long it took to draw this. It'd be an interesting question to ask the artist. And we have, Deadpool action, cracking jokes, etc., etc. And, I'll kind of skip over the next bit here because it's gets into plot points here. But, again, if you're following the Deadpool comics, he has a daughter. We're kind of getting into what's going on here. And, hey, guess what? Baby daughter. So this is supposedly when Deadpool first finds out that he has a child, and this is a 1990s style Luke Cage Power Man and Iron Fist. I really like Luke Cage's old style and his new style. That's kind of horrid looking, which I think is the whole point here. And can you imagine Deadpool with a child? Kind of a scary thought. So again, going back and forth here, we see what's going on. And again, part of the joke here about making fun of Liefeld, by the way, you notice no one's feet are ever shown here. Rob Liefeld cannot draw feet, which is a huge criticism of him. And he has lots of pouches and things. But for me, the hilarious part was when we go to Scott Koblish's actual art, he's no longer imitating Rob Liefeld, the first thing we see are feet, showing that a real artist can draw feet accurately. So again, I won't get into the whole end panels because that kind of gives stuff away. If you're into Deadpool, this is definitely a book to read. If you're into the Original Sin tie-in, definitely a book. It reveals, and we've kind of already know what the big reveal was if you've been reading these books. But here we get the details, and it's good. So, if you are into Deadpool, buy it. Thank you.